Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Chair. It's fantastic to be here in Northern Ireland, back in Belfast again. I think it's really important that the National Crime Agency and I are and feel accountable to you as the Northern Ireland Policing Board in the same way we are in Scotland and in England and Wales. I really value our relationship with PSNI. We've been working hard at that over the last few years. It is as strong as it ever has been, and it is improving. So that's really important to us. When Lynn Owens, my predecessor, was here last June, I think it was, she briefed you on our National Strategic Assessment of Organised Crime. So just a quick update on that. Much is as it was in that assessment. So serious crime has largely returned to the trajectory it was on before COVID, in which the main factor is that we're seeing more crime online. The material change since then in the UK as a whole has been the increase in organised immigration crime, and particularly small boats coming over the Dover Straits from France into England, and you will have seen that on your TV screens. That's something we're working hard at. It has moved from being a fairly disorganised, victim-based organisation to get into small boats and across the channel into something that does feel more organised with more sophisticated criminal groups involved, and we are working hard to tackle those with partners. The other element I wanted to bring out from our assessment was to build on what it says about the number of people who pose a sexual risk to children. So the assessment we have done, based on statistical analysis drawing on lots of data, is that there are between 550 and 850,000 people who pose varying degrees of sexual risk to children in the UK as a whole. A startlingly large number, but a number validated by lots of NGOs and other organisations that we work with. We have looked to see if we could come up with a figure for the number that might be based in Northern Ireland. We have not seen anything in our analysis that suggests that there would be more or fewer proportionally people in Northern Ireland than elsewhere in the UK. So just doing the maths on that, that ends up with a realistic possibility that there are between 16,000 and 23,000 people who pose varying degrees of sexual risk to children living in Northern Ireland. A really stark and enormous figure that should worry us all. I'm quite happy to come back in questions to what we are doing within law enforcement, but what needs to happen across society to try and tackle that challenge. I'll pause there, Chair, and can come back to any other issues in questions.